Got a lot to get to. No time to fart around. Fart. What is up, Finn fans? Breaking down the film of the Miami Dolphins defeating the Pittsburgh Steelers. I got some good, I got some bad, more good, more meh. We're going to get through it all. I got a lot to go through, so that's a farting around, as I like to just say in the intro. And we're going to minimize ourselves and jump right into this mamma jam. We're going to start with a second down play here. And this is a beautiful pass from Tua Tagovailoa to Mike Gesicki. Real quick, things I'm going to focus on. Tua, fourth down and third down play. Jalen Phillips, little Raheem Mostert, all that stuff. So we're going to jump into this. I'm going to play it. I'm going to try my best not to dilly-dally on plays because I got a lot to get to, and I don't want to make this about an hour-long video. So we're going to play this mam jam and break it down afterwards. But this is a beautiful pass from Tua to Gesicki here. Led him. Marching him right down the field. And I absolutely love how he just leads him right in front of the defender. We'll play action here. Defender in his face still stays poised. Like the planting of the feet. Boom. Look at it from the other angle. Little flipperoo. And you could see he just leads him perfectly. Because with this pass, if you underthrow it, it's probably an interception. Because look at when he decides to throw it. He knows 55 looking right at him. 55 looking at him, he knows Gesicki's going to keep going. 55 is trying to read his eyes. And he's going to throw it. Right where it needs to be. It like floats. Did you see that? How it like floated up? Did you see that? I'm telling you, this guy throws a beautiful ball. This next one is a drop touchdown from Mike Gesicki here. This is second down. Nitpicking a little bit because we end up getting the touchdown on the next play. Also, this is probably defensive pass interference here. Right? Because 9 times out of 10, Gesicki's going to catch that ball. Throws it right where he's supposed to be. It's a great pass, right? Because he has him beat. He's going to throw it to the outside so he can lead him in. Got it, bodies him out because he's not open. He could possibly dump it off to him. You got him coming over here. Grabs his arm. We'll look at it from another angle. Because 9 times out of 10, and that's why he's calling for a flag. 9 times out of 10, he is catching that for a touchdown. But here, I'll pause it at the moment, right? And he's not even looking at him. That's not even his first read. He's looking over here. Don't see it. Pulls these guys over. That's what I love about this, right? Boom. You see it. I correct myself. This was the read all along. Hitting Gesicki here. On this post, right? You got all of these defenders here. So what Tua's going to do is he's going to look this way. And he's going to pull these defenders this way. And he's going to open up this area so he could fit that ball in there. Looks over, pulls the defenders over, has the huge window he wants by pulling those defenders over, puts it where it needs to be. Right there. See, but I could see why they didn't call it. It's real, bang bang type of play, like they say. He is grabbing his arm there. The ball isn't in his hands yet. This guy is just standing there, rubbing his hands, thinking about the Whopper he's going to eat after this game. Bang bang type of play. I'm all right with them not calling it, but you want to call. Obviously we want that call. This is the touchdown play. This play, I'm interested in 2 things. Right, we're going to play it. Right, gets out of the pocket, dumps it off to Durham Smythe, to Raheem Mostert for the touchdown. Right, and the pocket presence here from Tua. Right, you got both these guys coming in. He steps up. Looks right. I'm thinking to myself, hit Waddle. But I think because he sees that he's butt naked open, this is what I'm thinking Tua thinks, right? Because he's got the defender on him. He's going to run this in for a touchdown. But I think what he's thinking, and again, this is me just assuming because everyone's covered, double covered in the end zone. I think what he's thinking is he's butt naked open. I'm going to get it to him, and he's going to lay a block, and he's just going to march it right in, which ends up happening. And I think he kind of was like 2 steps ahead on this play. So that's exactly what happened. Touchdown. Smart play. Now we're getting into the run game here. This is a first down run. We really start, utilizing the run here. You could see it's Raheem Mostert back there. Great blocking here. And Snell, I think his name is. I keep forgetting his name for some reason, and I don't know why. Little bad block here from Ingold. Completely misses his block. But it's good. He was more focused on Tua, right? This play action here made 58, I think this is, bite. Because he thinks he has it. And then he's like, oh, crap, he has it. Great blocking down the field here. I don't want to beat up on the guy. But if Liam Eichenberg gets this block, it's a possible touchdown there. But I just love the movement of Durham Smythe here. I keep saying Durham Smythe. Raheem Mostert here. Getting outside. Marching it down the field. Absolutely love that play. Now this is the run, right? Where Tua puts his shoulders down. When I initially watched it, I thought to myself, he could have probably, if he just decided from jump, I'm going. I'm just going to take off. I think he could have had the touchdown here. Like I said, I'm going to play it, and you tell me what you think. It's going to be a play action. He's going to roll out to his right. No one's open. He's probably looking here for Jalen Waddle, but he's kind of double covered here. Right? At this point, if I'm Tua, because he's going to take off running. If I'm Tua, there is nobody over here. Nobody. I'm taking off this way. Right? I am going towards the pylon. And I'm going to make him, I think this is Devin Bush, try to catch me. Worst case scenario, I might get the first down. But I'm taking an angle. And I'm going right for that pylon. Tua doesn't. Tua kind of goes, and then he's like, crap, and then he's like, I'm just going to, I think if he would have just made that decision from jump right here, because everyone's still over here, and there's nobody over here to just go, I think he would have made it. But see how he kept doing those stuttering stops? It's a false start. I noticed that Tron Armstead wasn't getting called for a bunch of false starts. I didn't even mean to do this on purpose. This is a false start. The ball's not snapped yet. This is I'm wondering if this is the pass to Raheem Mostert here. I'm wondering if this is defenseless receiver and if this could have been a flag. Goes to the inside, and then could that have been a defenseless receiver flag, or am I just kind of reaching at this point? But I wanted to see if there was possible touchdowns besides this one, right? Because he has time in the pocket. I'm really not seeing anything here. He could have hit this one, but he already made his decision there, right? When he throws it, because he can go either way, right? He can go either way. It seems like the smart decision, but again, correct me if I'm wrong, but does that to you seem like defenseless receiver? Like it should have been a, unnecessary roughness? I want to show, I keep hearing all season, where's Jalen Phillips? Where's Jalen Phillips? Where's Jalen Phillips? And I want to let you guys know a lot too, that when I was breaking down this film, that they were not rushing him a lot. They were dropping him back into coverage, but keep your eyes on Jalen Phillips on this play. I'm going to play it, and then I'm going to track it so you can see. Keep your eyes on Jalen Phillips on this play. The man is ridiculous. He has the highest motor. So what's going to happen? You have Jalen Phillips over here. He's going to roll out like an Autobot, hit the tight end here. The tight end's going to run up here. Jalen Phillips is going to run all the way around and lay the hit on him here to stop him from getting the first down. Like, just watch this man. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes. Boom. To stop him from getting the first down. It's now 2nd and short. And they end up punting. No, this is the pick play. After this, it's the play with the pick. But he just has such a high motor. I don't understand why people are so like down on Jalen Phillips all of a sudden. This. I feel bad for Chase Edmonds here, right? I get on Chase Edmonds for drops, and I'll get to the drops, but I feel bad for Chase Edmonds here. This is almost a touchdown. This is almost a touchdown here. Little pitch to the outside, and this is what he sees. You got your safety over here, right? You got a hat on a hat. He's taking a bad angle. You also have Teron Armstead. He's going to come up. He's going to destroy his life, and you just have this lane here. And he's probably thinking, pay dirt. And he just like, oh. If Tyreek Hill could have held, first off, just Teron Armstead just taking this guy's lunch money. But if Tyreek Hill could have just held his block, or no, it's Tyreek Hill versus, a linebacker, he's gone for a touchdown. And that is just eating him up. So this next play is going to be a pass to Jalen Waddle there, right? And when I initially saw it, I was thinking to myself, why did he throw it so high? It was in, and I thought, the defender here, right? Because you want to put the ball here. Let him catch it, because look at the safeties. The safeties are trying to stop Tyreek Hill. So he's coming in here. You got a safety over top. He puts that in front of him. He has the potential to, possibly take it upfield. And again, at this point in the game, we're up 10-0. So when I saw it, I was like, why did he throw it high and make him jump up like that? So I want to look at it the other angle. And I think he didn't want... you see here? He's looking at Hill. And then he's like, I'm not going to throw it to Hill. I'm going to throw it to Waddle here. I think this was just a bad pass by Tua. I think he just sailed it a little bit. Because he didn't need to. You put that ball right here, and you lead him, that's big gainage. And, we still gain it. We still get the first down, but I think he kind of just sails that pass a little bit. Again, he was off a little. We'll see if he bounces back next week. Tua tends to watch film on himself and not make the same mistakes twice, so I wouldn't be surprised if he bounces back. But when I saw that live, I was like, did he try to throw it over that linebacker coming over? But when you watch it from the other angle, it kind of sails that pass. This is one to Tyreek Hill that just misses. And some think that this is, a dropped interception, which, yeah, obviously it hits the defender in the hand, but that's another high pass. I'm wondering if he didn't expect Hill to slow up there and just keep going, but still, again, it's a high pass. I think this is the other angle. Yeah, I think he wasn't expecting Hill to slow up the way he did. Because if you watch, see how he kind of stops? The ball's already out. When he throws it, he's expecting him to cut in. And if you notice, Tyreek Hill kind of stops. See how he opens himself up? That ball's already out. That ball's already traveling here. And he's kind of stopped here. And then Hill's like, crap, and tries to go and get that. That's not on Tua. Hill kind of slowed up on the route. Because he threw it where Hill was supposed to be. So I'm not blaming that one on Tua. You can if you want. I gave you the proof. I showed you the video. Showed you Tua Hill slowing up. Think what you want. I think he was throwing it where he was supposed to be. But that ended up being a field goal. So it's 13-0 at this point. This is another Jalen Phillips moment. You're going to watch him here, right? Jalen Phillips, the Pickett's going to kind of tell the receiver who's going to come in here, line up behind him, kind of points at him, and watch Jalen Phillips look and recognize it and then realize, oh, they're going to try to throw a screen right now. I'm going to try to pick this sucker off. Like, not only does the kid have a high motor, he's fast, but he's smart. Just watch this. Watch Jalen Phillips' head. Watch the quarterback, the receiver, and then watch Jalen Phillips. Look at it and go, okay. You see that? And then he's like, give me that ball. Like, he was so close to getting that. Watch. Right? He's pointing at the receiver who's in motion. He looks over at the receiver. Oh, all right. You're running a screen here? I'm gonna pick the sucker off. Like he's so. Oh, I love this kid. There's people who think he's a bust, and where is he? Why isn't he doing more? He's tied for 9th in the NFL in sacks. I don't give a crap about that. I want him to be this and that. I like Jalen Phillips. I think he's doing fantastic and just showing his smarts there. They end up kicking a field goal. It's now 13-3. This is now second down. This is a pass to Tyreek Hill. Kind of overthrows him. But did you see that? And I noticed this when I was watching it live. Right? Watch when Tua throws the ball. Again, it's another situation where, like, see how he stops? Watch Tyreek Hill. See how he kind of like stops? If he just runs his route, especially when you got a linebacker, no, never mind. There's another play where he's got a linebacker on him. But see how he kind of comes to he stutters a little bit. You got to just run your route because he puts that ball where you're going to catch it and keep going. If he never kind of did that little stutter, that's a huge gain, an absolute huge gain. And that's on second down. That's on second down. But again, see it right there. I'll show you one more time. Just stops. He like kind of stutters and it just see it right there. I don't know why he's stuttering there. Like he's slowed up. I don't know why. This is third down. This is the drop from Chase Edmonds. This is the right call. Chase Edmonds in motion. Dropping back. This is the right call. This is third down. Look at this. Look at all this. Here's the first down marker. This is the right call. You have the linebacker chasing him. Tua makes the right call here, right? Covered, potential, but this is the right call. Tua makes the right read, and he just drops it. He doesn't drop that, because watch 20 when the ball comes out. He's getting to at least their 45. But we end up punting. Kills me. Absolutely kills me. This is the second down here, and I was wondering, I wanted to show this play because why on God's green earth does he get so butt naked open? And X is covering him. And X, I don't know what X is doing here. This is second and 1, second and 2. Here's the down marker. Watch. I don't know what X is doing. I think they're playing zone. It looks like they're playing zone. But he just keeps running. Like, what are you doing? What is he doing? What did he think was going to happen? I don't get it. It's 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4. I don't understand why he just kept running. Completely blown coverage, easy first down. This is the play that they end up getting a touchdown on, making it 13-10. Not this play, but this drive. This play here, though. This play here just shows how much Jevon Holland is just a star. You're going to have a handoff here. You're going to have like a double end around, right? And once he recognizes that they're not passing it to me, he takes off and he makes the play. He is going to make the play all the way probably around the 38 from here. I'm going to play it and then I'm going to show you him just taking off. So a little bit of there, a little bit of there. Boom. And it's going to come back because there's a flag for, I think, holding. But watch, right? A little here, a little here. And then he recognizes, oh, they're not throwing it. Because look at this. You got X on him. Other than that, no one's here. He takes off and makes the play. Like the rookies from the 2021 draft have such high motors, from Jalen Waddle to Jalen Phillips to Jevon Holland. Those first 3 picks have such high motors. I absolutely love it. But again, unfortunately, they score touchdowns 13-10. This is our next drive. Love this throw from Tua to Sherfield. Again, he was off a little bit. Could it be rust? Could it be whatever? But when he's on, he's on. And just watch this pass to Trent Sherfield here. Like, he puts it where it needs to be on this play. And throws it at the like, just a beautiful pass, throwing it at the exact moment he needs to. Time in the pocket, great blocking here. Boom. And he's not even gonna, he throws it where he's gonna be. Just the anticipation, the accuracy. That is an easy what? From the 5, and he catches it at the 37. That's like a 32-yard pass. Just beautiful dot. Show you from another angle. You can see the precision and the timing on this throw. Boom. Just beautiful. Just an absolute beautiful pass. That's why, like, people, oh, you had such an extremely poor game. You so bad. This is right before the half. Yeah, this is right before the half. We end up getting a field goal on this. So this is right before the half. Just on top of it. This is a smart play on 2nd down. Smart play, right? He gets the pressure, realizes I'm going to take off. Possibly could have hit him. Possibly could have hit him. He's like, I'm just going to get the yards and I'm going to slide. He needs to do that more often. For the love of God, he needs to do that more often. But it's smart. It's a smart play. He sees the pressure coming here, feels the pressure coming here. Screw it. I'm going to take off. Try to get into field goal range there. This is a 3rd down pass here. It just floats it. Now, perfectly, he puts a little bit more under that to give Tyreek Hill a chance to keep going. And I think that's what he thinks here. Because look when he throws it. He's like, oh, Hill's got him beat. I'm going to float that in there. If he would have put a little bit more on, he's probably scoring a touchdown there. It's a great read, great throw. And it wasn't even his first read. Because then he looks over, and I'll show you from the other angle. But just put a little bit more under that. It's perfect. But watch his eyes. That's not even the first read. Kind of looks him off a little bit. Floats that. Just, if he gave it just a little bit more, probably a touchdown there. This is 1st down. And I don't know what he's thinking here. I'm going to play it. Again, I talk about the good and I talk about the bad. Now, I see what he's trying to do, but why force that? We got lucky that he dropped that and we got some points out of that. But I would throw it to Jalen Waddle here. Like, if I'm Tua, I'm throwing this to Waddle. Waddle's actually open. Tyreek Hill's not open. 20's right on him. I'm throwing this to Jalen Waddle. And he has a possibility of going for a touchdown. I think he made the wrong choice there, and he got lucky that the interception was dropped. Yeah, I'm throwing that to Waddle. I don't know why he didn't throw that to Waddle. Got very lucky. That interception was dropped, but then we kicked the field goal. It's 16-10 at this point. Now, these next two plays, this is right after the half. Pittsburgh gets the ball back. Jalen Phillips makes back-to-back big plays here. This one is a beautiful run stop. He's going to come on the inside, and he's going to make the stop on Najee Harris here. Just beautiful move by him on first down here. Right inside. Tackle for a loss. Just beautiful. And then on this one, this is the sack. And one-on-one, they're going to run the tight end at him, try to chip him. But one-on-one, he's going to push him all the way back and get the sack. And I noticed a lot of people ask, he needs to win his one-on-ones. He does win his one-on-ones. They constantly bring help over. And why do they bring help over? Because he's a menace to society. But he goes and he cleans up that sack. Just absolutely, absolutely beautiful. We get the ball back, third down here. Again, now this is the second half. So I heard a lot of, after the first drive or after the first quarter, Tua kind of wasn't playing great. Again, I showed you, should have hit Waddle there, but then I'll show you here. He's still making really good throws and making really good reads here. This is his bread and butter right there. This is his bread and butter. This is Tua being Tua. Drop him back. He's looking over here. And he looks over here at the out route. And he throws it. Like, he baits defenders so much with his eyes. Right? Drops back. He's looking over here. Looking at the out route. By looking at the out route, you're forcing this defender to go to the inside. You have Jalen Waddle coming over the top. So what he does is he looks, forces the defender. You see his foot planted. His foot's literally in the air. See his foot planted. He's going this way. Right? Planting the foot, going this way. Tua hits Waddle right behind him. Like he just plays with him. Just absolutely plays with the defender. Looks. Boom. Throws it behind him. He's like, crap, he got me. He was on. He was really on. This is second down here. Now, he had pressure in his face. And when I originally watched this, I was like, could he have done something different, right? Because he got instant pressure in his face. Could have possibly... He wanted to hit him. He wanted to hit Craycraft there. You could see him pulling the ball back. And then he second-guessed it. Saw Gesicki over here on his next read. Dumps it off to Gesicki. Possibly tried to get a first there. This is the fourth down play. Now, I'll show you the angle I've seen. Again, I thought if you're going to go for on fourth, you got to pass it here. It's 4th and 3. You can't run it here. Especially you got Chase Edmonds in there. No offense to him, but if you're going to run it, put Raheem Mostert in there. He was getting 4.5 yards a carry. If you're not going to kick the field goal and go up by 9, throw it. Throw it here. But if you're in your brain, you're like, I kind of want to run it, then just kick the field goal. Get the points. But this is what people see, right? Because it's going to be stopped. But this is what people see. This is the still we've seen on Twitter. And we see this lane here. And we don't know why Chase Edmonds doesn't hit this lane, because that's a touchdown. You got the defender coming this way. He's kind of moving this way. So what is that arrow, Doug? Jeez Louise. I'm doing horrible on my arrow game. He's kind of moving in, and so is he. He's kind of moving in this way. But this is this angle. This is what we saw in this angle. And he kind of cuts it on the inside because he got beat in the middle. But when you look at it from this angle, it seems like that wasn't as easy as a move for Chase Edmonds to do. Right? Because we all saw that. From the other angle, we all saw this. Oh, go this way. Go this way. But you see from this angle, it's not as clear, especially with Connor Williams with his legs sticking out. It's not as clear of, oh, just hand it off and go that way, especially when you have Robert Hunt falling to the ground. So it's not as clear as that. I even said on Twitter, I was like, he's dropping balls and now he's missing the hole. When you look at it from another angle, you look at it from his angle, to get all the way over there wouldn't have happened either. Should have thrown it. That's what I honestly think. Should have thrown it. This is second down. This is also almost a pick here. And here, Tua got lucky, again, that it wasn't picked off. But I talked about with this with Sherfield, with Skylar Thompson. He forces it to him, but he should have thrown it here. Right? You see the ball in the air at that point. Should have thrown it. Now, he's probably thinking that's because this defender is coming down. He's probably thinking, if I try to, connect it, he's either going to pick it off or, hurt my guy. I'm trying to get it here on this go route, but you also have the defender over top. And this is second down. Should have been. We got lucky he dropped the pick, but again, I see where he was. Again, I'm not saying he had a great game, but I don't think he had as bad of a game as people are thinking. This play here, Clayton Fedulum, or Flayton Cledulum, as I called him the other day because of my dyslexia, he makes the play. This is third down. This is like 3rd and 2. And he is going to come off the edge, and he is going to stop Najee Harris by clipping his ankles from getting the first down. Clayton Fedulum comes in because Brandon Jones is hurt. Just watch him save this first down. Like, what a play from Clayton Fedulum. Just what an absolute play. Right there. Him clipping those ankles and making him fall like that took his momentum away so he couldn't drive forward and get the first down. Love that play from Clayton Fedulum. This is a third down play here. And I don't understand. Like, it's like, I'll just play it. We'll talk about it. Why? And I got on Skylar Thompson for the same thing. Look up here. He fell down. But why? He's double covered. Like, I understand your thought process is Tyreek Hill is going to beat him. But if it's not open, right? He's looking in the middle of the field. And he looks over and he sees that. Because this isn't even his first read. It's his second read. Because watch him. Look. He's looking in the middle of the field. He wants to hit Gesicki. Gesicki's bumped. He looks over. He's like, oh. But you have the man over to the top. And he didn't really need to get rid of the ball at that point. If he would have just took a second, didn't try to force it. And again, it's not an interception or anything, but it's third down. If he took a second and didn't try to force it to Hill, and if he would have just dropped back, looked at Gesicki, all right, looked over at Hill, he's got a safety over the top, and then looked over at Jalen Waddle, that's an easy touchdown. Game's over at that point. It's, 16-10? Game's over at that point. But he just tries to force it. I don't understand why. I don't understand why. This is the pick from Javon Holland here. Javon Holland. And look at this defense, right? We have this many. No, there's a lot of safeties playing in this defense right here. Just baits the crap out of him. Jumps like he knows. I'm not going to let him get past me. Here's the first down marker. It's 3rd and long. I'm not letting him get past me. So I'm going to let him. I'm going to let him run his curl route. And he's watching him, watching the quarterback, running the curl. Oh, this is mine. Thank you. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is third down. I don't know why we're throwing it here on third down. Another play call I didn't like. On fourth down, we threw it, and then we ended up running on fourth down. Here, we ran it, and then we ended up passing on third down. I don't like the call. I also don't like the pass. I don't understand, Tua made the wrong read here. Right? Now, people say this is almost a pick. I guess you could say that. I don't think he's ever going to really catch that. I guess it could be almost a pick. But here's the play. Hunter Long. That's who you wanted to throw it to. Game over. He hits Hunter Long with this, the game's over. We don't punt the ball back to him with however much time. Hunter Long is the pass. He just misses it. And this is the pick to end the game. There's like 20-something seconds left. 21, 22 seconds left. They have no timeouts. See what he was trying to do, right? But if you think about it, would they have enough time to get up and spike the ball if he took off running? Because he had all of this room right here. All of this. I don't even know what marker I'm using right now. All of this room to run. Like, would they have time? But he tries to throw it to this receiver. They were picking on Noah all day. And he picks it off. Steps up. All that room in front of him. But again, would they have time? Like, if he would have ran up and slid, or ran up and ran out of bounds, would they have time? I want to point something out, though, right? Good play by Noah. Great play by Noah. Gets the ball, right? Gets both feet down. Just want to, real quick. Right? What are you watching? You're literally looking. You're looking at it. What is he watching? I don't understand. He goes incomplete. Right after that, he goes, what are you watching? And then you got the refs in the Tampa Bay game asking Mike Evans for his autograph. Oh, these refs might be in a little bit of trouble. But my takeaway from breaking down the film is Tua's rusty. Hasn't really played a full game in about 3 weeks. Hasn't really practiced in probably about 2 weeks. He was rusty. Did he play as bad as people are making it out to be? No, not at all. It's the same thing with the Patriots game. Oh, he sucks. He's horrible. He played like garbage. I'm like, what game are you watching? Even Brian Baldinger came out and said he actually did pretty decent. Did he have a great game, Dave? Elite game? No. Did he miss passes? Yes. I showed you him. I showed you where I'm like, why would you throw that? This guy was open. You should have thrown to him. I pointed it out. He had an okay game. He needs to learn from it, and he will learn from it. That's what he does. On to Detroit. But I will say Clayton Fedulum stepped up. Jalen Phillips had a game. Like, can we stop asking where Jalen Phillips is? Also, again, they drop him back into coverage a lot. It drives me nuts. But can we stop asking where Jalen Phillips is and you want more out of him? He's tied for 9th in the NFL in sacks. Can we just stop? Run game started getting there. A few times they almost busted one for a touchdown. Offensive line is starting to come into its all. Feeling good. I don't feel good about the depth at corner. Hopefully we can make some moves. I think this Thursday I'm going to do my trade deadline potential targets. So on that, I'll see you guys tomorrow with the picks. But like usual, stay classy. Fins out.